Hello and welcome back to Arcanum. I think I managed to figure out the slowdown. I had to go into the options for the Multiverse Edition and tell it to dis- or delete temporary files because apparently Arcanum is the kind of game that every time you load it, it tries to remember everything. And in an open world game, that's stupid. Anyway, so when we last left off, we had just spoken with Gilbert Bates, and we were told to head over towards the Isle of Despair. And we were told that, Edward Teach, Blackbeard apparently, would be able to give us a lift. But, between then and now, I decided I wasn't exactly at the right level to do all of this. So, first thing what I did is just outside of Toronto, there's a place called the Forbidden Pit, which would be here. And this isn't a particularly terrible place. Can turn on combat here and shoot these widower spiders. Master hurt people bad. Yeah, thanks, Chukka. Also, stop calling me Master. That makes me feel really awkward. But, yeah. These people are not particularly difficult, and over here there is a pile of cash and an unidentified ring. I thought it was a ring of regeneration, which would have been really nice. Instead, it's just a ring of, like, poison resistance. But that's not the important part about the Forbidden Pit right here. What's really nice about this place is, yeah, essentially you can't sleep here, or you can't sleep here for very long. If I just keep saying sleep for one day, more than likely my rest is going to be interrupted by regular random encounters. For the most part, it's going to be animals, but also like orc raiding parties or the Malokian Hand. They will just essentially pop up and say, hi! And with most animals, as you can see, my crew can take care of that pretty easily. But it's a really good way for you to gain experience points. But that's not the best way. The best way is a little more dangerous. Actually, read that as a lot more dangerous, which is Liam's workshop. So, over here, we're level 22. Not bad. But if we head down here, yeah, remember this place which we were at a while ago? Yeah. We head down south here towards this path. Well, we're gonna head up against some really weird and strange things, like these lesser void lizards, which are some of the easier things we have to deal with. But those aren't the terrible things. And here is a Araya slave. These are nasty little things. But hey, we gained a level. And over here we've got a greater void lizard.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
Ah, healing worked. It's not always guaranteed, but here we have the body of Liam Cameron. He's got himself an axe, another one of those magic traps, and some heal poison potions. All very useful. I'll just take him here because why not? But over further, we have this, the portal. And it constantly generates monsters. Very high level monsters. We've got right here the void lizards, but it also produces these little like jellyfish things that are level 30. And they are nasty things. But with the number of characters that I have here, and they're relatively decently equipped, not great. I mean, you know, Chukka here is wearing studded leather, but he's got some decent other gear going on there. But, you know, I've got at least 2 people in plate mail, and one of them in some highly magical armor. So, yeah, this isn't a bad place to level up where I am now. I could complete this quest, which is to, you know, seal off the portal, do what Liam Cameron was setting out to do, but as soon as you seal the portal, none of these monsters start appearing. And with no monsters, well, you know, it removes this really great way to level up. So, I went there for a while, and then finally, I hit level 25, and made my way up to Shrouded Hills to, you know, sell off some of the stuff that I picked up. I also bought Virgil a helmet, the Helm of Light. So Virgil is now a light bulb. That's fine with me. But since I'm here in Shrouded Hills, you know, maybe we should, you know, complete one of the quests that we got here. The quest about Betsy Toon and the mine. And to do that, we have to head, I believe, around here. I'm sure if I asked around a lot more, people would give me locations, but, yeah. Okay, if they don't want to fight, I don't want to care. Oh, boars. I haven't seen you since the crash site. And yeah, right now I've got quick turn-based, which essentially cuts out a lot of walking animations. Drageron. Hi? Yeah, this repeating rifle is certainly a lot more useful. You guys carry anything? Nope. And it's going to be a while because I'm loading up a new place. But yes, here we are in the middle of the Kingdom of Cumbria, which is a very magic-aligned area. But this city doesn't look too great. Huh. Have a newspaper here. Councilman urges war on Caledon. Ooh. Must be stopped before they destroy our way of life. Well, that's not good. I guess they're, it's still early yet. We can, advance time until morning. Good morning. Yes, what can I do for you? What sort of wares do you carry? Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, nothing fancy, lots of items. Of course, a lot of it's rusty. A little spit and polish will clean up just like new, I suspect. Yeah, it would be nice if we could fix stuff for this. Ooh, we can buy steel for slightly cheaper. But, yeah, nothing we really need here. So, got a junk shop. But yes, the reason why we are here is Percy Toon's sister has made her way over here. Anything in the rubbish bin? Yeah, some rags, I'll take it. Might as well take some charcoal. One day, large pipe. One day I'll learn how to make an elephant gun. How do you do? Greetings, madame. May I ask who you are? My name is Jana Stiles. Greeting, madame. Do you have a moment? How can I help you? What are you doing here in Durnholm, Jana? What am I doing here? Well, what does anyone really do in Durnholm? Not much to do in this town. Wasn't always this way. To hear my parents talk about it, I guess you can say I'm a healer, if anything at all. Where are your parents? Do they live here as well? Well, you see, that's difficult for her to talk about. There was disease that came to Durnholm a few years ago. As I told you, there hasn't been a doctor here for a long time. We didn't have any medicines, and shipments from Toronto were very scarce. And so, well, my parents got sick, you see. They were so brave, right up to the end, but they died. Many others died here as well. No one around here knew how to deal with such sickness, and all we could do was sit here and watch our loved ones pass away. And it was then I decided. What'd you decide? I decided I could never watch people die that way again. I decided to become a great healer, to save others from that pain, and the pain I felt when I saw my parents die. So that's why I've been trying to do. And how have your studies been progressing? Not too well, unfortunately. As I said, there's not anyone to learn from around here. I have a little healing skill, but I'm just no good at magic. Actually, I'm very interested in learning some of the newer technological practices. Really? Do you think technology is better? Shh! Keep your voice down. Don't you know you can't even talk about such things around here? It's the law! King Praetor got in his old noggin a long time ago that technology is terrible and he doesn't want anyone to even think about it. You see where that's gotten us. So do you know much about that sort of healing? Not a whole lot. I've tried a few textbooks, but I have to keep them well hidden, mind you. But there really just isn't much to be learned around here. Well, why don't you leave? Go to Toronto, maybe. I can't really afford to. My parents weren't wealthy people, and I don't make enough money here in Durnholm. Plus, it's not all that safe for a woman to be traveling all by herself. I'm afraid I'm stuck here for now. Well, maybe you'd like to come with me. What? What do you mean? Well, I'm, traveling. I could use a scientific healer. Really? I mean, I don't know very much. How much help would I be? Well, perhaps we could learn things together. Oh, yes, that sounds very wonderful. I mean, I'll work my very hardest to learn while we're abroad. You can count on me, madame. I won't let you out. So come along, then. You have one too many with you. If you lose one, look me up. Okay. So, here we have a technological healer, Jana Stiles. Which, considering Virgil can't help me all that much, we might be picking up Jana. Hint, hint. That said, Virgil has a lot of storyline to go through, so, I'd like to, get through more of, Virgil's plotline before, dumping him. Right, fine day to you. Might ask who you are. Name is Bernard. I work the docks here. What little work there is. Is there any work around here? Are you daft, woman? Look around you. Durnholm is dying. It's not enough work here for citizens, let alone a drifter. Alright, I'm out. And, any rumors for me? Was wandering northeast of here and found an ancient maze, or at least the ruins of one. Heard some strange noises and got out there quick. I appreciate that. I don't need to ask random people out the Isle of Despair. Yeah, what is it? That's your name, good sir. Name's Archibald. What of it? Nothing. Simply being polite. Good day. Well, considering I have to ask that person his name, I'm sure he's going to be important at some point. And here we are at the docks. Probably not the best place for a lady to be wandering around. More rags, I'll take it. Because I could always use more Molotov cocktails. Yeah. Now, you're a guard. May I help you? Can't read the signpost. Random bits and bobs. Good day, miss. A pleasure. Interested in trading goods, sir? See, more dread armor, some chainmail, hunting rifles. Oof. Surprised you're carrying that. Quality sword. Dented iron shield. Chain gloves, gauntlets. So, you've not really got much of anything. Yay, more rags, more Molotovs. Oh, is there anything I can help you with? I wouldn't wish to burden a stranger with my troubles. Please tell me, perhaps I could help. Family heirloom has been stolen, a silver ring that belonged to my grandmother. Do you have any idea who could have stolen it? No, it's been missing for years. I fear I will pass before I see it again. When did you last see it? I entrusted my son before he died. Oh, when did he die? 20 years ago. I lost both him and my husband to the plague, and I have been alone ever since. Who else could I talk to about your son? A man named Archibald was friendly with my son before he died. Oh, how can I find this Archibald? He was living down by the docks, last I heard. Yeah, I met him. Oh, I'll go talk to him. Perhaps he knows something. Thank you, kind lady. I'll return shortly. Well, I don't know anything about the boons, but, well, time to go revisit Archie, then. And I'll get, I guess, over to Archie's house before calling it a video. So, yeah. Hopefully, setting up the system that it'll delete temporary files will help this game function a lot better. But that'll be for next time. Have a good one, folks.